Hello, folks. AK here, back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Last time, we finally got to try out both Zhao and Ye Shunguang in a new area, and yeah, we found out those white flowers are absorbing miasma and in turn becoming corrupted into black flowers. And apparently that is a sign that also that Lemnian Hollow is expanding again, which means that is very, very bad news and is a bad omen, like a tsunami coming on approach. And Wise, Zhao, and Shunguang went out and did it themselves, investigated themselves, and then, fought a bunch of enemies. We have yet another world mechanic to worry about relating to the antique shop, because there's also some buried treasure over there we couldn't get into, and by buried, I mean locked in a safe house that we need a key for. And Shi Yuan is out doing some ego, which is why his hair turned from dark brown to pitch black and he got even more emo, kind of like how his sister has that split personality. And we learned that the Qingming sword is some kind of Taoist themed blade that is like using up like two different kinds of super powerful energies, and the wielder basically is the person chosen to be the balancing act, which is sadly at the cost of their own lives because of how much power it is. And Ye Shunguang got chosen to basically be that, and when they all came back, Lu Hengzhao was utterly pissed at everyone, and I had Wise directly and bluntly stick up for the little lady over here. And then as we were winding down, they got into some more dialogue where Wise promised that regardless of what happens, he'd always be there for her and that he'd catch her. And alter ego White Shunglong came out and said, yeah, she loves you, she has a crush on you. And to which I'm over here saying, okay, gotcha game, shipping, open-endedness, throw that all aside. They're basically confirming that Shunguang likes Wise and wants his piece, let's just say. So, and I have no complaints about that at all, because Shunguang is a very, very lovely character. I mean, if a character like her were to come to life and spill the beans to me, I'd put a ring on that finger that very instant. And last time the game ended the segment with me controlling Shunguang, while Wise is right there. So, return to your room and rest. Okay, what's with the notices? Hold on a second. Wish filling station. Okay. Some other thing. And look at that. It's Wise's portrait right there. Not me. Not any of the ladies. And I apparently won Shunguang yesterday, which made me very happy. And I am utterly convinced that streamer luck is in fact real, because that's twice now that's happened where I roll early, I get freaking Ellen. I continue on off screen, I get another character from the mains channel instead. I roll again early on stream, I got Shunguang. So what the heck? I'm noticing a pattern here. And the next segment is Be the Blade, which means we're going to get into very, very, very deep shit, aren't we? So, Continuing on from last night, so, Shunguang, the alter ego Shunguang, did the whole Blade backstory thing, confessed to Wise that the real Shunguang loves Wise, and now we're heading back to bed. For about 5 minutes, I guess. There's her diary. Orange Tabby rests in its bed, surveying its domain with an air of authority, though, of course, from a human perspective, it's still Ye Shunguang's room. Taking care of a self-sufficient cat is a breeze. Even if you get to feed it for 3 days, it'll find its own way to survive. After all, as everyone knows, it has mastered at least 3 secret routes that lead straight to the kitchen, perfect for sneaking in, snagging some food, and making a clean getaway. Ye Shunguang believes it has the potential to become a legendary proxy and occasionally even calls it a proxy. Of course, only when proxy wasn't around. Orange Edition, legendary proxy. That's funny. Through negatives make a positive. I think I read this already. I mean, if a hot, beautiful fox girl came into my life and said she liked me, I'd definitely be making her my fox woman, that's for sure. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Uh-oh. Right, I promised my junior I'd make him osmanthus cakes again. If I wait until morning, Senior Yinhu might need to use the kitchen too. Better to do it now.
Thank goodness I remembered. I'd hate to let Junior down.
What? We're going to the kitchen. Alrighty then. Well, if I'm able to do it, I might as well get my dailies done. Oh, she's so cute. So cute. I love her. I want to wipe her up so bad. Not here just yet. Oh, right, because I haven't taken her on any dates yet. Oh, look how her hair and tail waves. Find fluffy orange chunk proxy in Xiaoguang's room at Swabian.
Next, 3 spoons of sugar.
Oh, she's cooking. She really, really wants to get her done, doesn't she?
Was it 3?
Oh, no.
No. This color, this scent, it's not right.
Oh, no.
I could have sworn I had it in my mind just now. Why? Why can't I remember? I've done these steps so many times, and yet...
Because she used the blade again to purify the black flower. Ugh. Ye Shunguang rubs at her temples, trying to oust the emptiness in her mind. She closes her eyes and breathes in deep, trying hard to remember. In a daze, blurry, fragmented images flash through her mind, the sun setting over Phylum Heights and her junior's smile. Those fragments scatter and melt away, leaving no trace behind.
My head... it hurts.
You see, this is what I was talking about. It's like, yes, we know that you want to help protect everyone and pull your weight, but that doesn't mean anything if you're left into a hollowed out vegetable. That's what what everyone was worried about.
It feels like I've forgotten something. A lot of things. Will I one day end up forgetting my junior's face? No, I don't want that.
We told you. Yeah, Shunguang suddenly stops what she's doing, her gaze becoming determined. She flips through her notebook, finding the page that details how to make osmanthus cakes.
It's alright. If I've forgotten, I'll just relearn it.
It's not a foolproof plan, Shunguang.
If I forget 10 times, I'll master it 11 times. I will remember.
Come on, Wise, we're gonna need your special eye magic again. Shunguang bites her lower lip and hurries to make the cakes. It's almost as if she's fighting a silent battle with the erosion of her memories.
Junior, if one day I'm no longer here, will you remember me?
Not gonna happen. We're gonna keep you around for as long as possible. What the heck? Wasn't I just sleeping? How did I suddenly end up in Phylum Heights? Wait, is this supposed to be Wise as a young boy? Way younger? And my body has reverted back to a child. Logically speaking, this should be a dream, but can you actually know you're dreaming while you're in a dream? What's going on? I can't seem to control my body. Wait, Shunguang. Wait, I think I hear a kid crying over there. Is that Senior Xiaoguang from when she was little? Oh god, is the soul... Are we in an out-of-body experience? This is interesting.
What's wrong? Why are you crying here all alone?
My music box is broken. It was a gift from my mom. And now it won't play anymore. And she's never coming back.
Aw, don't be sad. Let me take a look at the music box. I'm actually pretty good at fixing things.
After a while of tinkering, you manage to fix Xiaoguang's music box, and the music box starts playing its melody again.
Thank you.
What's wrong? You still don't look happy. If something's bothering you, you can tell me.
If you knew the road ahead led straight into an abyss, would it still be worth moving forward?
That's a tough question. Give me a second to think. They should be selling it here.
Going through hell, you keep going. Come out stronger than ever. Welcome to Good Goods. What can I get you? Like some candy. 4 candies. We got strawberry and osmanthus. Which one would you like? I'll go with the osmanthus flavor then. Here you go, osmanthus candy. Take care.
Osmanthus candy. Feels like something she'd like. I hope she does.
This is for me? Thank you. It smells so sweet and tastes delicious.
About what you asked earlier, I don't really have an answer either. But I'd like to tell you a story. I fell from a really high place a long time ago. I leaned over to admire some pretty flowers below and accidentally slipped.
What happened after that?
Other than a sore butt, nothing at all. It turned out the ground below was just a patch of grass, something I only realized after falling. Sometimes, if you don't take a step forward, you'll never know what might happen. But if you give up, it's all over.
So maybe the abyss I imagine isn't really that scary after all? Thank you. I think I understand a little better now.
Xiao Guang finally cracks a smile. Aw, she's so cute. Alright, it's getting late. I should get going. You're leaving already? I was hoping we could chat a bit more. Sorry, but I've got other stuff. But don't worry, we'll definitely meet again. We still don't know each other's names yet. I'm Ye Shunguang. What's your name? I'm Wise. Wise. I'll remember that name. Oh, right. Thanks for the candy. He was really good. I had no idea osmanthus flavored candy could be this good. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. See you around. See you around. As if to match those words, the scene before your eyes suddenly blurs and your consciousness gradually slips away. Is the dream coming to an end? But then again, is this really just a dream? And those osmanthus candies I just bought at Good Goods feels like they're hinting at something. It is your destiny to wife the fox horse girl, Wise. Read the fox girl, marry the fox girl. That dream just now, wasn't it a bit too real? Could it be that I had this dream because I made osmanthus cakes with Xiao Guang and bought osmanthus candy at Good Goods earlier in the day? But how did Xiao Guang know what that Good Goods sold osmanthus candy? Something feels off about that dream. Just then, a somewhat hesitant knock comes from outside the door. Rub your eyes and open the door, only to find Xiao Guang standing there, and in her hands is a box of osmanthus cakes.
Did I wake you?
Nope. Already was awake.
I was thinking we said we'd eat osmanthus cakes together, so I tried making some myself.
But didn't we already have some earlier?
Take the osmanthus cakes, buddy.
Huh? Sorry. I meant we said I'd make you some myself.
Hold on, Xiaoguang. Tell me honestly, did you forget what we did today? Don't tell me. You're starting to lose your memory.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Stop hiding this from me. You promised me you'd always put your own safety first, no matter what.
Sorry. You're right. I've been forgetting some things.
When did it begin? Was it after the last time you used the Qingming sword?
No. It didn't start recently. It's been a long time. Long before we met in Phylum Heights.
Even before Phylum Heights, huh? Meaning, even despite the sword being locked inside that casket, it was still eating away at her. So the special seal wasn't even working at all. Ye Shunguang's diary. Within its pages lie the most genuine joys and sorrows written in the dead of night when no one was there to see, by a girl who always wore a smile. Yeah, it wasn't working. It was possible, and it still wasn't working.
Ever since it started, I've been writing a diary every day, and memorizing the previous day's entries, so people would think everything's alright with me. 'Cause I know there's no way to stop it. Even if I told you all, it'd only make everyone worry. That's why my brother did what he did. He was just worried about me. I don't want anyone else to worry because of me. I'm sorry for hiding it from you for so long. But please don't worry. I will keep our promise, I swear. So, could you please keep this between us for now? When the time's right, I'll tell Ishu and Shifu, and everyone else too. I just need a little more time.
Alright, I'll keep your secret. But don't keep me in the dark again, okay? And once you're ready, we have to tell everyone. It's not about burdening them. It's about giving you every possible chance to get better, okay?
Okay, thank you. When I'm with you, I always feel safe.
Like she's finally set down something heavy that has been weighing on her for a long time. Xiaoguang looks relieved, her smile softer than usual.
And, Xiaoguang, I want you to know, no matter what happens, I'm on your side, always.
I know. And I've been wanting to tell you something too.
She loves me.
Junior, actually, I
love you. Before she can say another word, a sudden commotion breaks out outside. If you listen closely, you can even hear faint screams. It's always something that gets in the way, that interrupts the romantic movement. Every freaking time. You and Xiaoguang exchange a glance, and the same uneasy feeling hits you both. Hurry up and check it out. Wait a minute. Why is it red? Oh no.
What's going on? Better go outside and see.
The flowers are back, and they're spreading everywhere. Be the blade. Oh boy.
If things are this bad here at Swabian Temple, the outside must be... We need to hurry and regroup with the others. We must not let these things hurt anyone in Phylum Heights.
Ye Shengguang, the time has come.
Elder Lu?
Uh-oh. What is he talking
I
about?
told you before, the Qingming sword is one of Yonghui Summit's most valuable assets. It must never be wasted on trivial things. It can only be drawn when it truly matters. And now is that moment.
Why is he smiling all creepily?
An ancient prophecy once said, when darkness devours the land, when all life withers and even sorrow falls silent, only the blade of Baize can pierce the night and awaken the dawn. This is your time to step forward, Swordkeeper. Use the Qingming sword to save Phylum Heights. Restore the glory of Yonghui Summit.
I know.
Don't listen to him, Xiaoguang. Let's meet up with everyone and talk about it first.
The path of Baize is never walked alone. When fate shifts, shadow follows light. Blessing and curse, joy and grief. One thought leads to heaven, the next to the abyss. You shouldn't stand in her way. As Yonghui Summit's swordkeeper, wielding the Qingming sword is Ye Shengguang's destiny. Heaven's will cannot be defied.
I don't know about all that, but what I do know is that Xiaoguang's fate should be hers to decide. Xiaoguang, let's check what's happening outside. We should be able to get out through the back door. Follow me.
You don't give Liu Hengzhou a chance to argue. In a rush, you grab Xiaoguang's hand and pull her toward the back door of Swabian Temple. She freezes for a second, looking surprised, but then her fingers tighten around yours, warm and steady.
Yeah, let's go.
If the abnormal miasma is appearing outside Suibian Temple, then the people in Phylum Heights are definitely in trouble.
Yup, blood red moon, dark red skies.
We have to figure out how to handle this. For now, I should discuss it with the others.
Oh, look, it's Spook Shack. Haven't seen them in a while. Idhari's here, Lucia's there. Alice, Yuzuha, and Minato are here. Yuzuha, great, you're here too. Do you know what's going on? The sky suddenly turned red and those odd-smelling black flowers started appearing everywhere. There may be a disaster on the horizon. I'm not really sure about the details, however. Disaster, huh? It definitely feels like something big's coming. I saw Defense Force soldiers guiding people to evacuate from Phylum Heights. Let's go help too. There must be quite a few elderly people, children, and other people with mobility issues around here. Minato, you sure are as reliable as ever. How about you, Proxy? Want to join us? Oh, right, I almost forgot to ask. Who's this next to you? She's my senior, Ye Shunguang. Or, excuse me, Ye Shunguang. Nice to meet you all. Oh, you're a disciple of Yunquake Summit too? Nice to meet ya. Sorry, but we need to have a meeting with everyone else from Yunquake Summit. Just like Senior Zhaoguang said, we probably won't be able to join you guys. I see. Then you guys be careful out there. Everyone, let's go with what Minato said earlier. Help evacuate everyone from Phylum Heights' safety. From Phylum Heights safely. Yeah, we probably know this place better than the Defense Force does. Hope we can help. Oh, let me put on a pillow behind me. Just sit straighter up. Can't talk with my neck bending forward while laying down. Okay, after everyone in Spook Shack has a quick discussion, everyone rushes off to help more citizens. Oh no, poor little girl left behind. Can we not do anything? Aw. Come on, game. Why you gotta pull at my heartstrings like that? And there's Opal Squad, too. 11. Trigger. Magus and Borfi and Seed. I'm still pissed that I was not able to get Seed. Now I have to wait for her to come back. Long time no see. You look energetic. Good. Oboe Squad, even you guys. As you can see, Wi-Fi's found its way into trouble again. Of course we had to come. When you say trouble, do you mean those black flowers? You are. Hello everyone, I'm Ye Shunguang, wisest senior. So you're also a disciple of Yunquei. No wonder you feel so unique. As for the crisis Wi-Fi's facing, I'm afraid it's not just about those black flowers. Look over that a ways. It's definitely something crazy.
The abnormal miasma has taken over all of Phylum Heights.
I never thought something like this would happen. Junior, are you okay? You're looking really pretty pale. Are you feeling unwell? Need some time to process things. I just got the Yunquei Summit group announcement telling us to gather near the cable car station. If we put our heads together, we might come up with something. Let's hurry over there too. Yunsha Sin and crew. What's going on? Sweetie, I'm scared. Maybe this is the time to round everyone up and make a run for it. Everyone please stay calm. The masters at Swabian and the defense force must have noticed those anomalies. Times like these, we need to keep our cool more than ever. We can't add to their troubles. Right now, our job is to do as instructed and believe in them. Ufu, Bell, and Pan. Anyone else? Yeah, the black flowers barred the gate. Besides the expanding hollow, there's also these black flowers. I just tried everything, but there's no way to completely destroy them. These black flowers reek of miasma. If we can't clean them out, definitely gotta affect the residents of Phylum Heights. If it's miasma we're dealing with, it could even put everyone's lives at risk. Everyone, this is the black flower I was telling you about, the one I found at Lemnian Hollow. This thing's covered in abnormal miasmic energy. Whatever you do, don't touch it directly. Xiaoguang, you're finally here. How do we deal with this thing? Didn't Xiaoguang purify it earlier with the power of the Qingming sword? Yeah, that's right, but I still remember how it felt back then. Maybe there's another method. Senior Fufu, try not to just destroy it. Instead, use our energy to perceive the essence of these flowers of their most chaotic, most corrupted core. Then try to focus your energy like a needle piercing into that core and purifying it from within. Think of it like a drop of ink in clear water. What we need to do isn't scatter the ink, but turn it back into clear water. That's such a complicated description. Sorry, I don't know if what I'm saying really makes sense. No worries, I think I get it now. Let me give it a shot. Senior Fufu takes a deep breath and stops her offensive techniques, instead closing her eyes and reaching out her hand to carefully probe a black flower with her energy. Time ticks by second, beads of sweat form on her forehead, her fingers trembling slightly. The black flower seems to sense the danger too, beginning to sway ever so slightly. After what feels like forever, just when everyone is starting to worry, Senior Fufu suddenly opens her eyes. I found it, right here. As soon as she finishes speaking, a stream of pure energy shoots from her fingertips, striking the black flower dead center. The black flower lets out a silent shriek, its entire form violently twisting. The black petals, like ice and snow under sunlight, begin melting away from the edges until finally dissolving into a wisp of smoke that dissipates into the air. You did it, Senior Fufu. You did it. Well, that's how it's done. Phew, this is way more mentally draining than I imagined. How long did that take me? After hearing the number reported by Senior Yinhu, everyone falls silent once again. If even Senior Fufu needs this much time to purify a single black flower, clearing out all the black flowers that appeared in Phylum Heights would surely require an enormous amount of manpower. It would be much faster just to use the Qingming sword. Xiaoguang, don't be silly. But don't worry, Xiaoguang. With so many of us here at Yunkuei, we can't let our junior sister shoulder all of this alone. At least we've proven that those black flowers aren't some unbeatable foe. Together, we can always find a way. Right. Yinhu, let me teach you. After spending quite some time, Senior Fufu and Xiaoguang finally managed to teach Senior Yinhu how to purify the black flowers.
Alright, we'll take the Yunkuei disciples and clear out all the black flowers in Phylum Heights first. But just doing that probably won't stop the hollow from expanding. From what we can tell, the real source is inside Lemnian Hollow.
The flowers react to the Qingming sword's power, so I'll head into Lemnian Hollow and clear out the flowers.
But your body...
Really, it's fine. I've tried it before. As long as I use it that way, it won't hurt me at all. Junior went in with me last time. He knows. Right, Junior?
Xiaoguang turns to look at you almost like she's waiting for you to back her up to help convince Fufu. Yeah.
Right. Last time in the Hollow, Senior Xiaoguang cleansed the Black Flowers miasma with a sword, and there were no side effects.
Even if there were, so be it. That burden was hers to bear the moment she became the keeper of the Qingming sword.
Elder Lu, you were against letting Xiaoguang enter the Hollow on her own before, weren't you?
The situation has changed. I opposed before because she wasn't absolutely needed. But now, there's no one else who can take her place. Right now, other disciples will be tied up clearing the flowers in Failun Heights. We simply lack the manpower to investigate the Hollow.
I smell a rat.
But you're different, Ye Shengguang. If the Qingming sword can purify miasma that efficiently, you must enter the Hollow. Find the source of all this, and stop the disaster. For everyone. This is your duty. Your calling.
But Shifu made it very clear before. Xiaoguang mustn't take any more risks.
Speaking of which, we also learned that Yixuan has been missing. And no one knows where she is. Not even the mayor knows.
If only Shifu were here. Too bad we still can't reach her.
Elder Lu was right. We don't really have the manpower to send anyone else. But sending only you two into the Hollow is... How about counting me in?
Ah, well, look who it is.
I'll help as well.
Miss Zhao? And Lockspring! You're here!
Yeah, I heard what's going on. Since it's urgent, I brought this little bang-boo along.
My basic modules are mostly repaired. Everyone, I have some understanding of the abnormal miasma in that area of the Hollow. I hope that knowledge will be of use to you.
Right, we also brought Lockspring back to the real world and sent him to be repaired by Enzo.
Don't worry, we've entered Lemnian Hollow this way before. We made it out once, we can do it again. Oh, and one more thing. Last time the Qingming sword resonated faintly with the Hollow. I suspect they're connected somehow. If we keep an eye on its reaction, we should be able to trace it back to the source of the anomaly. So, one way or another, Ye Shengguang, or rather the Qingming sword, must enter the Hollow.
I think so too. From what I can tell, if we can clear away the black flowers in that area, it might stop the Hollow's abnormal changes.
Yeah, but what's the source? That's the real problem.
Looks like that's our best option. Okay, we'll stay here and clean up the mutated flowers. And you guys can enter the Hollow and try to find the source inside.
Then I'll talk to my Supreme Assistant and try to learn more about the creator.
There's no time to waste. Let's split up and get moving. Xiaoguang, please come back safe.
Everyone scatters to do their assigned tasks, leaving only Xiaoguang, Zhao, Lockspring, and you.
I may have said that, but I'm actually not totally sure if your body can handle it. If it can't, you better tell me sooner rather than later.
Huh? Are you worried about me? Thank you. But really, I'm fine.
I don't get it. This mission's a bad deal for you. The sword's already chosen you. Even if you do nothing, you still have your value.
My value? I'm not sure I understand. But I do know I want to help everyone. For Yunquai Summit and for the people of Failun Heights. I don't want to see them panic or suffer like that anymore. If my power can make a difference, then I have to use it. Like Elder Lu said, this is my duty as the Sword Keeper.
You're weird. Whatever. By the way, it looks like Proxy's been wanting to talk to you. I'll leave you two to it. You don't have much time, so make it quick.
Zhao and Lockspring step aside. Now it's only you and Xiaoguang here.
Junior, you wanted to talk to me?
I know you want to help everyone, and I respect that. But I also need to tell you something.
I love you.
You're really important to me, Senior Xiaoguang. If helping others makes you smile, I'll be truly happy for you. But if you get hurt because of it, I'll also feel that pain, right along with you. So, just like you promised me before, don't overdo it. Your safety comes first, always. As your friend, as your companion, as your proxy. I just hope you can value yourself a little more.
I will. Thank you. I definitely will. This is kind of embarrassing, but you're really, really important to me, too. So, if we work together, we're totally gonna nail this mission, right?
I hope. You're done? Yeah, time waits for no one. Let's move as soon as we can. For this mission, our target is to enter Lemnian Hollow and purify the black flowers just like before. At the same time, we gotta keep a close eye on Qingming's sword's condition and try to track down the source of all the abnormal miasma. It's the only way to protect Fireloom Heights. My duty as a sword keeper, I must do this. I don't like admitting it, but it really is something only you, Ye Shunguang, can do. Proxy, if you're ready, let's head out. Well, let's go. Do as much as we can. Abnormal miasma here is so thick it's almost impossible to breathe. After pushing forward for a while, you find yourself staring at something that feels more like a hallucination than reality.
What is this?
Nothing good.
You're seeing it too? I thought I was hallucinating.
That sphere... it looks familiar somehow. I think I've seen it before.
If I'm guessing right, that was probably a shared hallucination caused by the high concentration of miasma in the area. Unfortunately, as a Bangbu, I don't see any of it.
So it is an illusion. It just looks so strange. I can't shake this feeling. Like there's something dangerous festering inside that sphere.
Funny, I was thinking the same thing. The air this thing gives off is so ominous. Unsettling. Just... disgusting.
How much longer can you keep this up, my dear child?
Uh-oh.
Why do you keep struggling through this hopeless swamp? Give up now. Your very existence was a beautiful mistake. And everything you've done to correct that mistake has only made it worse.
Did you guys hear anything weird?
Yup.
I'm hearing it too. That voice. It sounds familiar.
I heard it too. That voice. It's my own. Dylan and Banyue mentioned they once heard voices that sounded like their own in Lemnian Hollow. This must be the same thing.
I was also there, but I didn't hear anything at the time. And I didn't hear my own voice just now. It sounded more like Sarah's voice.
Maybe it's because the abnormal miasma concentration here is higher. Or maybe this area has some kind of special connection to you? After all, your teacher's phantom also showed up here.
After a while, the strange visions and whispers finally subside.
As if these cheap gimmicks could shake me.
What'd you hear?
So, what did all of you hear exactly?
Just a bunch of empty words, poking at our weak spots. Too bad for them. Anyone who's really faced despair doesn't crumble that easily.
Xiaoguang, you okay? Are you feeling sick?
No, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy all of a sudden. Probably because of that weird illusion earlier.
It's normal for a human body to feel a little disoriented right after experiencing hallucinations.
Looks like the abnormal miasma we purified before was only the tip of the iceberg. No wonder the last round only slowed the Hollow's growth. The Hollow's pushing up against Phylum Heights, probably because those black flowers finally made their way into the city.
If the people in the city get exposed to the miasma for too long, they'll be in danger. I need to start purifying this right away.
Either way, you should really keep an eye on your condition.
Don't panic, everyone. If I remember correctly, there's a long-range security bot posted up ahead. You'll need to sneak past its field of view first.
We need to move to the black flower now!
Uh-oh.
Oh no, they've spotted us!
Corrupted walkers.
We need to pick our moment and get past before the attack lands.
This thing is really trying to keep us away from here. It's like it's guarding this factory.
The blade knows my heart. Free as the sky.
How are you feeling, Xiaoguang? If you're not well, you need to tell me. Don't try to tough it out.
Okay. Don't worry. I'm fine.
Okay. It's up here. Another bot. Okay, now we have a new mechanic.
With a pure heart?
This is what I thought the red bars before were holding down, but no, it was to avoid. Now it's to actually hold down. Want some treasure? When I find it, I'll share it with you. Hollow Raider stole my treasure. Told me not to trust anyone, but I think you're one of the good ones. Treasure was real.
The following fugitives have been identified as wanted targets. Former captain of the Second Guard, Leonid Anton. One, Yulia Goryachev. Former technical director, Sun.
Anyone with knowledge of these individuals, whether fugitives, please contact the Lord's Command or any member of the local First Guard. Command shall reward those who provide valuable intel. Those who contact or assist wanted individuals will be regarded as traitors.
Was there? Whoa. Busted statue. I don't think it was Sunbringer. It doesn't look like a woman's body. Then again, those are heavy robes. Another locked door. Modify the path.
Let's try using that Qingming sword ability from earlier. Through the void.
Everyone, we need to move fast and shut down that security bot.
Now, where does this go? Nothing else here.
Why is there a security robot in a place like this?
It's probably the same as me. Abandoned for various reasons. Left behind to wander this secluded place. After being tainted by the miasma, it seems to have mistaken this factory for something it must protect. How pitiful. How absurd.
Blowing wind! Here, Frost. Light brings the dawn. Leave it to me. The line is drawn. Yep. Radiant cloud. Yep. We need to cleanse these black flowers as soon as possible.
Okay, so use the special to do a counterattack when they do a move like Caesar and Yixuan. Got it. Singularity. Yep, there's stuff. There's some stuff that I missed. We'll get them later. Oh boy. Time to whip up the cursed blade again. Xiaoguang stumbles her way over to the black flower. Is it because of the vision she saw earlier? She seems a bit worn out. Shunguang, you're looking pretty rough. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. I can feel it. The Qingming sword's resonance is trying to tell me something. This black flower in front of us is different from the others. It's like the heart of all the abnormal miasma in this area. Once we purify it, all the black flowers around will wither and disappear. But you look really tired. No, I'm good. I can do this. I'm the keeper of the Qingming sword. I must succeed. Xiaoguang slowly raises her sword, but right at that moment, her body suddenly freezes, as if someone had hit the pause button. Then a voice foreign yet familiar suddenly rings out. You trying to die? Not on my watch.
Blood as the bond, soul as the vow. Begone!
Yeah, it's the alternate.
So, once the core black flower is taken out, the rest of the abnormal miasma dissipates along with it.
It's the other Shunguang.
There. That should do it.
So she wants to take the brunt of the damage so that the real Shunguang can still live. Ye Shunguang walks up to you and almost without thinking leans against your shoulder. You instinctively wrap an arm around her. Her warm breath brushes against your ear, soft and ticklish, just as you try to pull away.
Don't move. Let me lean on you just for a second. Just 1 second, okay? Every time I have to come out and take care of things, it's exhausting, you know? I think I've earned a reward or two, don't you?
Well, it's a little early and not the right time for it, but yes, smoochy smoochy. We'll do the rest of it later, okay? I'm surprised you stepped in again.
I thought you had given up on helping us.
It's true. I didn't want to do this, but she's unyielding. Unfortunately, I can only exist with her alive, so I can't just let her be. If something happened to her, then I'd never get to see my adorable little Junior again, would I? Still, my power has its limits. Don't forget what I told you before.
Ye Shunguang gives you one last long look, then Xiaoguang returns to her usual self.
You alright? Looks like purifying that miasma really takes a toll on you. Maybe we should look for an alternative way.
No, really. It's fine. I'm just a little tired. I know my own body. Besides, I can feel it. The Qingming sword's resonating with something in this area.
By the way, you know how Shi Yuan had that little tattoo on his forehead? Well, I just realized, I thought it was like little I thought it was like I thought it was marked on the clothing, but you know how Shunguang has that tattoo wrapped around her thigh? I think she put a little tattoo right there on her torso underneath the center of her boobs.
Like Zhao said earlier, the sword must be tied to whatever's going on with Lemnian Hollow. If that's true, then this is something only the sword wielder, me, can handle.
That's just a little detail I noticed.
It's my duty. I can't run from it. I don't want to anymore.
I don't think you ever have.
Still, I don't want all this to come at the cost of your health. That's too high a price to pay, for anyone.
Junior, do you remember when we wandered through Phylum Heights? The smell of coffee at the street corner, the sound of children laughing, residents there playing mahjong, the Tong Sui shops, all those soft and sweet treats, all that simple, ordinary happiness. It was real. If I can, I want to protect all that. At least, I want to try. For the first time in what feels like forever, I can finally feel what it is I truly want.
There's still a trace of exhaustion on Xiaoguang's face, but her eyes are shining so clear and so bright that for a moment they remind you of what Ye Shunguang just said. There's no mistaking it. She's being serious, maybe more serious than she's ever been before. In front of a heart that pure and sincere, words feel clumsy, useless, almost an interruption.
No offense, but the people you're trying so hard to protect, they probably don't even know you exist. They'll never know what you've given up for them. And even so, you're still okay with that?
Yes, I'm not doing this for anything in return. I just want to make that decision for myself.
You're really... Never mind. If you're willing to help, that's good news for everyone. Let's stay focused. We still need to investigate what's going on with the miasma here. Lock Spring, got any new leads?
If I'm remembering correctly, there should be even more abnormal miasma deeper inside the factory. There might even be another core black flower, like the one we saw earlier.
In that case, let's keep moving ahead.
Xiaoguang, please take good care of yourself. You remember the promise we made, right?
I do. Don't worry. I remember. No matter what, I'll be right there by your side. I'll keep doing my best.
Guess we're going back down again. Oh, that cluster of flowers is gone.
Behind you!
You've got baddies just like free. I call this move Funny Slice Combo.
The line is crossed.
The enemy looks kind of tough.
Light brings the dawn.
Little frigging bunny rabbit twirling a greatsword around is just hilarious. Okay.
This is some kind of strange statue. Why would something like this be here?
Well, we're about to find out. Can't go down there yet. Okay, what is with the statue? Walk up to strange statue. The statue looks like it's commemorating someone. There's also a wing-shaped pattern pointed on the wall behind. The story that unfolded in this area must have been quite intriguing, considering the marks it left behind. Story? Miss Zhao, what kind of story are you seeing here? The statue is missing and its body is badly damaged. That doesn't look like natural wear and tear from time. Yeah, it was mutilated. The patterns on the wall behind have been graffitied. Over there, those abandoned posters were torn up by someone with clear hatred. Following this line of thought, there can only be two possibilities. First possibility, two opposing forces once existed here. Some people believed in what the statue represented, while others rejected it. Wait, is it an Exaltist statue? I want to say that's probably what it is. As for the second case, the people who built the statue and those who destroyed it were actually the same group. Then, after an unknown event, the people who once worshipped the statue changed and began to attack everything it represented. If I'm not mistaken, this statue commemorates Lady Sunbringer. Wait, so it was for Lady Sunbringer. I just assumed otherwise because of the way the figure is shaped, but then again, now I think about it, Isolde was in that Nevarok disguise, and well, the only indication we knew it was a girl under those robes was the voice. The first generation Void Hunter Sunbringer? She's been here before? That's right. How do you know about this? Sorry, didn't have the chance to tell you all before. Although my memory module's damaged, I still remember. I came from a very special place. A utopian island floating above New Eridu. Rose Kailifer. Ross Kailifer? I have no idea what the context behind that word is and how it's pronounced, but okay. Wait, an island floating above New Eridu, what? Is this like Alita Battle Angel now or something? Oh boy. We're getting some really deep shit now. I never heard of that name before. What kind of place is it? Is it very different from Waifei Peninsula? If I had to put it into words, it might not be as lively as Waifei, but it's definitely more peaceful and serene. And Ross Kailifer, there live people in Bangbu like me who have received Lady Sunbringer's kindness. I heard some rumors over there. If you're all up for it, I can tell you a story. A story about salvation and betrayal. Oh, go.
I mentioned before, Lady Sunbringer loved humanity more deeply than anyone else ever could.
Story time. Don't tell me she's the one responsible for starting the Exaltists.
But that love didn't bring her the love and respect she deserved in return.
Love and respect she deserved in return. You forgot one there, buddy.
Lemnian Hollow is rich in porcelain, which comes from Lumite ore. Long ago, long before people realized the true value hidden in Lumite ore, Lady Sunbringer was already studying it. She discovered that a substance extracted from the ore could effectively resist ether corruption. So she led the people of her time to mine it together. But humans always find reasons to fight. Maybe she stood out too much. Maybe jealousy took root. Or maybe someone simply didn't like her for no particular reason.
Someone's always gotta ruin everything for everyone.
Anyway, one day, she discovered a huge underground pit beneath this very mountain. Something secret seemed buried down there. But just as she was about to enter that pit herself to continue her research, those who envied her finally made their move. They had long been plotting to make her disappear.
What assholes.
The story ends abruptly here. The last record simply reads, "The erupting miasma swallowed everything." The once stable miasma suddenly erupted.
Uh-oh.
What? Wait, what happened to Lady Sunbringer in the end?
She gone.
As far as I know, she went missing. But I've also heard of a different version of the story. As Lady Sunbringer was preparing to lead people into the pit to mine more Lumite ore, Lemnian Hollow suddenly started to expand violently. During the disaster, Lady Sunbringer did everything she could to save everyone. But later, the survivors turned on her, claiming she was the one who caused it all. They said her mining had angered the Hollow, and demanded that she disappear. Of course, these are all just old rumors. The truth's long been lost to time, and probably holds very little value for us now.
Why do I get the feeling this is build up for season 3?
If the story is true, then that mine in front of us might really be the same one with the deep pit she found.
I mean, they haven't done much with the AI thing. That was teased from the very beginning, so I'm guessing it's either something they're going to bring up for Season 3 or Season 4 or however long they intend to keep this going.
And if this area is tied to her, maybe this abnormal miasma is too.
Actually, that's my theory too. Perhaps that's why I've lingered here. I can still sense traces of my creator's presence all around this place. After being treated like that by those she loves, it's only natural for Lady Sunbringer to resent them and turn to the other side of humanity.
Betrayed by the ones she loved, then turns into the big villain. Stories like that are pretty common.
But Lady Sunbringer was one of the first Void Hunters. Would someone like her really do something like that?
The Void Hunter is just a title. People are fickle by nature.
Miss Zhao, how should I put this? You sound kind of pessimistic about people.
Well, when you're basically the head of an organization whose very job is to keep the elite in line, I suppose one does get very jaded.
The strongest bond between people is always value, isn't it? Those people wanted Sunbringer gone because her value changed from positive to negative. Naturally, Sunbringer saw their true colors and acted accordingly in her own best interest. When those people no longer held any value to her, why should she keep protecting them, leading them? Mercy and compassion. Those aren't human traits. They belong to gods. And as amazing as the Void Hunter was, she was never a god, was she?
But if that's true, doesn't that mean there's never been any real love between people at all? If everything's just an exchange of value, then of course people will always turn their backs on each other, for all sorts of reasons. And the world will always be full of conflict and ugliness. But then, if that's the case, what kind of hellish world are we even living in?
This world is hell. If you can't see it that way, maybe it's because someone built a lovely, comfy glass dome for you to live under.
The air between Zhao and Xiaoguang suddenly turns tense. What to do? A real ever better find a way to smooth these over, or a real hero never shies away from conflict. You know what? I'll do the direct approach again.
Miss Zhao's not wrong, but it's a bit too pessimistic. Even when facing something as catastrophic as the Hollow disaster, people have managed to hold on till now. It doesn't necessarily come down to gain or value. We're emotional beings by nature. Sympathy, compassion, that ache you feel when you see someone suffer. Those feelings aren't exclusive to gods. They belong to humans too. Because we have those feelings, not everything is merely transactional.
That's beautiful, Junior.
Huh, that's a sly way to put it, but fine. I wasn't planning to convince you anyway. Until you've seen the deepest darkness yourself, it's only natural you'd keep clinging to such silly hopes.
I didn't expect my story to stir up such a debate. My apologies. It really is just an old tale of uncertain origin. Please, don't take it too seriously. What I am certain of is that there's still a lot of abnormal miasma inside the factory. The source we're looking for is very likely to be there.
Wise, I have a quick update. Thanks to everyone's efforts, the Black Flowers in Phylum Heights are now under control. But Lemnian Hollow is still expanding. According to our calculations, it's most likely because of the high concentration of abnormal miasma. We'll have to leave that to you.
We just arrived near the factory. What we're looking for is probably right in there. We'd better hurry.
Right. Let's find a way to get in the factory first.
Based on Lock Spring's story, it's gonna be even more dangerous inside the factory.
If we can purify the abnormal miasma in the factory, it'll put a stop to the Hollow expansion for sure.
Xiaoguang's right, but we need to be extra careful.
Into the factory. Yep. They won't let us get the collectible.
Everyone, please be careful. There are more security bots here.
And that's probably why.
I can feel the Qingming sword resonating. It's inside the factory. There must be even stronger abnormal miasma in there.
We've got Batty's way out.
Don't push yourself. The line is drawn. Frost weapons. Let's check. My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. Frost weapons. Yeshengguang of Yunhui Summit, breaking all illusions.
Let's check out the entrance to the nearby factory.
Sweet. Okay, now I can do it. Think. Okay, it won't let me do that.
Recently, some personnel in a few departments have shown signs of poor motivation and deliberate idleness. The Lord regards this issue with the utmost concern and has issued stern criticism. We once again stress the importance of maintaining production discipline within Factory 3. The production and quality of porcelain are the very lifeblood of Factory 3. It is the only measure of our worth. The safety and prosperity of the settlement rests in our hands. Let no one harm the collective interest for selfish reasons. Under the Lord's guidance and courage, we shall build a beautiful...
With a pure heart?
Now, why won't it let me fix that? Yeah, I don't get it. I may have to come back for it later because it won't trigger anything for some reason. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to repair, but nothing's happening. Sounds like it has to do with those generators, but Wait a minute. Now I get it. We have to go over here to trigger it and then do it. Okay, fine. Try pushing open the factory door. It's locked. Looking closely, the door seems to be connected to 3 different consoles. If I can find and hack the 3 consoles, I should open it up. So it's not... So I overthunk it. I was thinking too far in another direction.
Xiaoguang, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell again?
I think I'm seeing something strange. Is it because of the miasma?
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a lady. She looks like a researcher. Slim, glasses, hair tied back, and horns. She's probably a Thyran.
Carol Arna, maybe?
She seems kind. Like she's researching something here. Wait, I think she just mentioned the Qingming sword. And Junior's name?
It was Arna.
That description matches my teacher, Carol. But why would you be seeing her? And how does she know about the sword?
Who's Carol?
That miasma vision we saw the first time we came here. It was her, right? I remember her. Wait, have you forgotten about it already?
I just spaced out for a second. But once you said it, I remembered right away.
Liar.
Xiaoguang, you don't look well. It's likely the sword's effects are getting stronger.
Don't worry. I just need to rest for a little. How about you go figure out how to open the factory gate first? Really, I'll be fine after a short break.
This place should be safe enough. So, Roxy, what do you say?
Since Miss Xiaoguang could see her teacher's phantom, there could be clues about her in there. And about the abnormal miasma. Either way, the factory is worth checking out.
There's no other option. Xiaoguang, stay put. Miss Zhao, please keep an eye on her. I'll find a way into the factory. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Don't worry, I'll be right here waiting for you.
Yep. Push-pull defense door and grid shutter door, electrically powered, open different doors, requires different numbers to control terminal generators, search the area, repair the consoles. Yeah.
Let's hurry up and look for the 3 consoles.
I thought something was weird with those 3 terminals. That's a very full trash can.
That's the sound of machinery. I think it's working.
And now we go to the other one. We just couldn't do anything with it yet because we didn't trigger the story part.
This is the last spot. Let's keep going.
Now we're good. Must be in the building somewhere. Damn, this machine doesn't look like it'll be easy to hack. Wait, it's feeling. Is there ether energy in here? Good thing I've been putting those arrows into training my perception technique. I should be able to manipulate the ether energy within the machinery. I can work with this. It did it itself. I didn't even have to click the button other than switching the road. Generator successfully activated.
This power feels oddly familiar. Like that cursed blade, tailless.
You mean the Qingming sword from Yunque Summit? Yes. I know the side effects. I see. Then maybe it could actually fix what's wrong with that sword. The cost of that weapon, it isn't...
Tailless. Remember before when I was comparing the Qingming sword to the Tailless sword and how they're both cursed weapons? Yeah, I seem to have called it. Because even she's bringing up Tailless. Or rather, the ghost of Carol is anyway, but you get what I mean. If what you heard was right, that she does know more about the Qingming sword, if that's true, then maybe there's still hope for curing Xiaoguang. It sounds like we're going to be giving Miyabi a call.
Looks like that miasma vision was really your teacher. And she probably knows quite a bit about the Qingming sword.
Then again, they did do a video where Miyabi sparred with Yixuan, so they might have been giving us a little hint of what was to come anyway.
Should we go after her? Maybe we'll learn something useful.
I agree.
I've got to check it out. It looks like my teacher might know how to stop the Qingming sword's effects. And that's worth the risk.
But the abnormal miasma is really thick in there. If you go in, it could be dangerous.
It is worth it for you, darling.
I want to help you. Just like you're trying to help everyone else. Miss Zhao, please keep an eye on Xiaoguang for me.
I can do that. No problem.
But...
we will save the fox horse waifu, no matter the cost.
I'm coming with you. Don't worry. I know the layout in there pretty well. As long as we avoid the miasma, we should be fine.
all right. But you have to be careful.
I will save you.
Do you want to know the truth about the Qingming sword? Do you want to save her? I can help you.
Uh-oh. The voices. Okay, very loud stairs. I don't see... Must be further up then. Jeez, these are the loudest stairs in a video game I've ever heard. What the heck? Okay, Ghost of Arna, what do you got for me? Not too bad looking, I'll say myself.
The cost of that weapon will always be so heavy. But this is for the greater good. For the last spark of humanity. Someone has to make that choice. I know.
Whether it's the cursed blade Tailless or the Qingming sword, they both carry sinister secrets.
Salvation or destruction? Belle, Wise, my precious children. By the time you learn the truth, I'll probably be long gone. But you two, you will survive. Let's keep moving.
Got like pointy ears and a pair of demon horns on her head. So is she Oni themed or something? Oh no.
You know why. For those two kids, I have to do it. It's the only way to pay the least in exchange for the greatest. I know what you mean, I do. But...
Teacher's been here before. What does she mean by all that? Weapons, the Qingming sword. Is she referring to the weapons used by void hunters? Being a void hunter is just an honorary title from the mayor. No, this isn't the time to think about that right now. Since teacher knows about the Qingming sword, could she know how to prevent its side effects? If so, that would be good for Xiaoguang. Teacher also mentioned Belle and me by name. She even knew she might be in danger. What exactly happened back then? What does she mean by pay the least? And what was it that teacher wanted in exchange? Ugh, no, my head's a mess. Are you okay? Need to take a break? I'm fine. Looks like the teacher's keeping something from you. Everyone has secrets, it's only natural. Teacher knows about the Qingming sword, her knowledge might help Xiaoguang. Based on what I know about those miasma illusions, we might find more info on your teacher if we keep moving forward. If you wish to know, we can check what's behind that door. Several doors. Turn on the generator. Oh boy. Big room, which means boss room.
What is this place? There are so many black flowers here.
Uh-oh.
It's so cold. Xiaoguang, you're hurt.
I'm okay. Let's finish this quickly.
Another beetle monster.
Oh, my fault. If I hadn't been so reckless, you wouldn't have...
It's not your fault, Junior. Protecting you. That's what I'm supposed to do. Don't worry, I'm not that fragile. Yep. Fear us, frost. What the heavens?
Evil witches. The winning pieces are in place.
Leave it to me. The blade knows my heart. Proceed. The line is gone. Radiant cloud.
Watch closely. This is the real deal.
We did it!
I have to purify all of them.
No! Not in your condition!
If I don't do this, everyone will be in danger.
My dear Junior. This is the last time.
Last time? Oh no. Does this mean she's not gonna be able to help us anymore? Dami Mami Shunguang? Not doing what she always does, Ye Shunguang stays unusually quiet. Her body feels so light, even though she's leaning against your shoulder. It's like she isn't really there. Like she could fade away at any second. After a moment, she finally speaks, her voice so faint it nearly dissolves into the wind.
I didn't think goodbye would come this soon.
Ye Shunguang, quote unquote, gives a weak smile, no trace of her usual mischief or playfulness. The emotions on her face are simple, pure. Her hand comes up to touch her face again, soft but cold as frost.
I never expected you'd be the hardest to let go of.
What are you saying? You're scaring me.
My strength's almost depleted. I probably won't be able to see you like this again.
I don't understand. What do you mean you won't be able to see me again? Are you going away?
It's not as bad as it sounds. In a way, I'm just about to become one with her. Like I said, we can only live with her alive. Although, her condition isn't looking great either. Too bad. I can't help her much anymore.
Ye Shunguang lifts her gaze, her crimson eyes meeting yours.
Junior, meeting you really was something incredible. You know, when she sensed you were in danger and rushed over like an idiot, I could have stopped her. I'm not like her. I don't want to be a hero. I don't want to save anyone. All I ever wanted was to live. Or, at least that's what I used to think. But in that moment, our hearts were completely in sync. All I could think was, no matter what it takes, I have to save you. I guess that's why I'm finally able to make peace with her. After all, we're always one and the same. It's just like water returning to its source. When I stepped in front of you, I finally understood something. Maybe love isn't a curse after all. It's a kind of strength.
Like I said, love will save you, not condemn you.
What I'm about to say, that coward could have never told you. But I can.
Ye Shunguang speaks softly in a voice only the two of you can hear.
Don't you dare forget me, Junior. Even if you meet better people, see brighter worlds, you must remember me. Always.
Ye Shunguang gives you one last look. In the next moment, Xiaoguang returns to normal, but she just stands there silent, like a delicate doll that has lost its soul. A chill unlike anything you've ever felt grips your heart in an instant.
Xiaoguang, can you hear me? Are you feeling okay?
No matter how many times you call her name, Xiaoguang doesn't respond at all.
I think she's been hiding how bad things are. She's already reached the final stage of the Qingming sword's corruption. She probably can't even hear us anymore.
Zhao waves a hand in front of her face, but Xiaoguang doesn't react.
Her vision's almost gone too.
Xiaoguang, can you hear me? You remember our promise, right? You said, no matter what happens, whenever I look over, I'll see you right there beside me. You made a promise, remember? You can't just break it. Don't leave like this.
Xiaoguang's eyelashes tremble faintly like she is fighting hard and desperately against some endless darkness. That tiny spark of movement soon fades, leaving behind only stillness.
In her current state, no matter what we do, it won't change anything. I know it hurts, but now you have to stay calm.
I know what you're trying to say, but Xiaoguang ended up like this because of me. It's my fault. If I just paid more attention, it's all because of me.
I don't know. I don't think it would have mattered anyway. Monster was in there, waiting for you all to show up anyway. And then the flowers. Those had to go too, regardless, so I don't think there really was any win-win situation in all this.
You know that's not true.
Them's the eyes, Wise. Whip out the eyes.
Even if this hadn't happened to you, she still would have pushed herself to the limit with that sword just to protect everyone. That's just who she is. And you know that better than anyone. There's no time for blaming yourself. What matters now is what we do next. Don't forget, you're our proxy here. Whatever happens next, we still need you to guide us. And take her home.
Take her home. Yes. Right. I must take her home.
That was the line that everyone has been saying when she dropped.
Once we get back, we'll figure something out. There has to be a way to save you. I just know it.
Yeah, everyone who was pulling and streaming for Shunguang, they were all repeating that line. Take her home.
Found it. The nearest fissure is on the other side of the factory. We can get there using the elevator. It's that way. Let's hurry.
Excellent. That's the Phaethon I know.
The fissure's right there. Let's go.
Nothing else around here. And then, for some reason, Xiaoguang, who's been silent all this time, suddenly speaks.
Where am I?
Oh no.
Xiaoguang? Can you hear me? How do you feel?
Junior? Miss Chow? Bloxspring? Where are you?
Her senses haven't come back. She probably can't even sense our presence right now.
It's so dark here. I can't see anything either. There's nothing here but dead silence.
Hang in there, taking you home.
Just hang in there, Xiaoguang. I'm getting you home now.
Junior? Is that you? I think I just heard you. I'm sorry. It looks like I won't be able to keep our promise after all. We made a deal. When you turn around, I'll always be there for you. If possible, I don't want to be a senior who breaks her word. You once said, if I were in pain, you'd feel it too. Don't worry. I don't feel any pain now. I'm just a little scared. Only a little bit, really. I wish I could see you all now.
You're going to be okay. I know you will. The fissure's right in front of us. Let's go.
But after saying a few words, Xiaoguang falls silent again for some reason, anxious to lead everyone toward the fissure. Sheesh, they really know how to hit you home with this one.
Data says Lemnian Hollow finally stopped expanding.
It's all thanks to Xiaoguang. She's the one who cleared out the abnormal miasma.
Yeah, for now, but why do I get the feeling there's still way more that we gotta find to perma-stop this disaster.
But she paid a really heavy price for it. How's she doing now?
About the same as before. She hasn't said a word. It's like she has no idea what's going on around her.
Actually,
Zhao stays silent for a long time as if she's about to say something, but a familiar voice interrupts her.
Senior Zhao! So this is where you've been. We've been looking for you everywhere.
Speaking of looking for somebody, Yixuan is still missing.
You too, Proxy. It's been such a long time.
Dylan and Banya? Why are you...
Krampus issued an emergency summons ordering us to return immediately.
It's probably because of Lemnian Hollow. Looks like Krampus is planning something big.
I see. Proxy, about Yishunguang. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know. And a lot of people are after the power of the Qingming sword. If anything happens to her, they won't hesitate to take advantage of it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Ms. Zhao. I'll keep an eye on things.
Huh? Senior Zhao, who's always been a firm believer in fair exchange, giving out important info for free? So, Senior Zhao, are you still a meat-eating rabbit? Or have you turned into a carrot lover?
Let's go. I don't want to be late.
Miss Zhao pulls the still chattering Dylan and the helpless-looking Banyue along as she quickly leaves. You walk Xiaoguang back to her room. I need to tell everyone about Xiaoguang's current condition. If only there was a way to save her. There will be a way to save her. Be the blade. Well, and I say that knowing the probability that we will, because if there wasn't, why else would we be able to play as her? It's not like Isolde where, I got the impression she'd be playable, but that's not what happened. And since Xunguang's playable, that tells me that yes, we will figure it out. Qingming's curse. Yeah.
I may be slow, but I still have two...
My dreams. As a soldier or... no matter... Huh?
Wait.
Oh, I'll show you my real value this time.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
And there she is. She's mine, all mine.
I'll give you a hand. The weather's nice today. Maybe we could catch a movie together.
Ugh. She's so gorgeous, man. Honed Edge. Okay. So she's a new attribute. Is it like an expansion? Okay. Honed Edge calculates damage buff effects based on physical attributes. Honed Edge. So it's basically interrupts enemy, deals massive. Okay, so it's basically a new variant of physical damage. That's what it is. Okay.
Where are we going? Yeah, how about a little? This is.
Want to see the red?
Asset can I
And then there's Yixuan,
Fortune and disaster.
who Auric Ink. Yeah, it's based on ether damage. So the Auric was a variant of ether, much like how Honed Edge is a variant of assault. Got it. Or physical damage. Got it.
What brings you here this time?
I got new stuff to do. Let's get it all out of the way. Goldfish, they said. That's a bike. There's the fish. That's not a goldfish, that's a koi fish. Explore the unknown, uncover Bouillon secrets. Yes. More logs. Okay. There she is. Alright, so let's send Shunguang off to training, shall we? Okay. Finished Tactics Course 1. Now for Tactics Course 2.
I may be slow.
It's our token.
I've made.
I'll give you a hand.
So yeah, I have a feeling we are going to heal Shunguang. It's just, well, why else? What else could happen? She's playable after all. Which is good tidings, I will say. Okay, so let's slightly check. Okay, Sword Seeker Chronicles. We know that's something that takes place after the main story. Joint investigation I have to do as soon as possible. Riptide after that. And then there's the Assembly Commission. So, I want to do as much of the story as I can, as fast as possible, and then be able to have time to do everything else. So, if it weren't for my overtime at work, I would be doing this a lot faster and earlier, but, you know, life be weird like that sometimes. So, rather than gallivant around, I'm going to do as early a stream as I can tomorrow morning, within reason, and then come back again with more when I can. Okay. So I have Xunguang. That makes me very happy. How does she look with the... Oh, her hair turns white. Cool. I'm almost tempted to go for the W engines, but at the same time... There's returning characters coming back in a few days. So I think I want to save my polychromes for that. And look at that. Soldier, Zero, and B, as well as Alice are coming back, so I know I definitely want to save up for them. So I would love to get the W engine, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. Maybe if I get lucky, sure, but...
I may be slow, but I still have 2 fists to swing.
Well, let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, let's just take a little brief preview. Well, look at that. Everyone's here. Obel's there. Spookshack's there. And even... Well, would you look at that? I called it. Section 6 is here too. So, I definitely called it. So, if they're getting involved, then that should mean something. A lot of something. My two my two previous mommies are here. Now we have the other one over there. And then there's the case of the missing Shifu mommy. I have to say it's good to see Hoshimi and Tsukishiro coming back again. Now we just need the other characters to come back again, like the Cunning Hares and the police. Because I certainly miss them. I certainly want to get them, because I definitely missed out on them.
Whatever you see.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Juyuan, I tried to get her and I couldn't, so I'm hoping she comes back soon. Well, I've done as much as I could within reason, and I think we've reached a good place to call it quits for now, so yeah. Juyen used the Qingming sword. Her alter ego seems to have died. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. It seems pretty final, but we are definitely hinting to the probability of being able to hopefully heal our waifu over there. God willing. And everyone's involved one way or another, and hopefully we get it figured out. So, yeah, I think this is a good enough place to stop for now, and when I come back, I will definitely do as much as I can. So that way we can hopefully have enough time to get to the rest of what needs to be done doing. So, anyway, Carol Arna knew about the foxtail and Qingming sword, went out doing her own little investigation, apparently figured something out, and we just haven't figured it out ourselves yet. And that was definitely Sarah we heard speaking to us psychically. Freaking creator or whatever. And apparently some disaster in Lemnian Hollow happened a long time ago with the original Void Hunter, Lady Sunbringer. And this is just me going on a whim, but I have a feeling she may have been the founder of the Exaltists, or had some kind of involvement with them, because that broken statue looked like an Exaltist priest uniform, at least to me anyway. And then you had all the infighting on the chit-chat and all that, so who knows anything, man. So anyway, that's basically it for now. I'm gonna call it quits here, and I will do my best to return tomorrow with more if I can, provided I play my cards right, because I don't want to be late for work either. So we'll end it here for now with part 175, and when I come back for 176, we'll do as far as we can go and hope that we can save our precious fox horse mixed Fyron girl, because we love her and we must protect her and wife her up at all costs. Amen. So that'll do it for now. I'll see y'all later. Good night.